We turn now to a very familiar face for our viewers. He's in Greenville, South Carolina this morning, and I just want to say, Bob, it wouldn't be a presidential campaign without you. We're very happy to have you back.
Well, thank you very much.
And we're
Thank
happy.
you, John. And how you like that job?
Well, I like it pretty good. I like it all right. I had a great predecessor.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Bob, what do you make of all this that's going on?
You know, I was listening to Donald Trump this morning, and he was Mr. Nice Guy this morning. He was almost humble, talking about he doesn't have it wrapped up. He's running against some very good people. I think Donald Trump is the favorite to get the Republican nomination, to put it in one sentence. He didn't win here in South Carolina by as much as some people thought he would in the beginning, but it was a good, solid victory. He goes into Super Tuesday in Nevada in a very strong position. But I also think that Marco Rubio is right when he said and told you this morning, look, this is now a three-man race. And I think for the first time it is. And I think with the race winnowing down as it is, Donald Trump may wind up getting the nomination, but he's not going to cruise to it, John. He's going to have his work cut out for him, and it's going to be a really good race from here on in, I think.
Yeah, usually it's a loss that humbles you. Maybe in his case, it's the opposite. What do you think in Donald Trump's case actually? How would you stop it? I mean, how can he be stopped?
Well, you heard Marco Rubio say today that he thinks he's got to start giving some details on how he's going to do all of these things that he's promising to do. I mean, in many cases, Donald Trump is really connecting with voters. I went to one of his rallies down here the other night, and you have to be there in person to get the feel of what's going down. And people, he really connects with people. He speaks in language and in sentences that they can understand, the people who like him. And sometimes you get the feeling they're not even worried about what he says. They just enjoy hearing him say it. I asked one man, what do you really like about Donald Trump? And he said, he speaks his mind, and people just don't do that much anymore. So you may agree with him, disagree with him. You can certainly question some of the things that he puts forth. But the people who really like him, he is connecting with them. And I think that's his great asset. But, the great follow-up to most of the things he proposes is, how are you going to do that? And he hasn't given us many details on that front yet. But this is a great setup for Super Tuesday. And this is going to really be an exciting night. And we may see this field winnowed down even more after that.
And quickly, Bob, before I let you go, the Democrats, what's your take on that race?
Well, I think Hillary Clinton, her ship may not have been totally righted, but it's no longer taking on water. I think she comes now into South Carolina in a very strong position. I think she's going to win down here overwhelmingly. If she doesn't, her campaign is really in trouble, because so much of the vote here is a black vote, and she has got to carry the black vote. I think she will, and I think she'll win some more of these southern states on down the line.
All right, Bob Schieffer, once a reporter, always a reporter. Thanks for being with us, and we'll be back in a moment with our panel.